Hello and welcome. I know that it's the end of the year and we've heard from some feedback from some people in the industry that digital fatigue is setting in, but I thought it would be a great opportunity for me to share some preparation tips for Black Friday. It's October 2021. Black Friday is approximately a month away. And this is my first year outside of the retail industry, and I obviously miss it so much that I thought I'd share my tips with you. In today's session, I want to cover a quick content and launch plan. I'll give you some tips on T's and C's, terms and conditions for your online offers. A very quick brief tip on scheduling campaigns and posts, website and offer testing, which is extremely important, and then stock planning for the season. I'll also touch on low stock notifications and then planning for shipping delays. A quick overview of the marketing process overview. You need to establish what your mission is. What is your aim? You're obviously going to be running promotions for Black Friday. You need to establish exactly what you want to achieve. You need to do your SWOT analysis and do market comparisons to all of your competing retailers or competitors. Put your marketing strategy together, decide which platforms you're going to market on, and then obviously implement and control your promotions. In this digital day and age, you should be using as many of the digital platforms as you can. You've obviously got your pay-per-click, your social media, your SEO, which you should be working on throughout the year. I know that some brands actually create their landing pages for Black Friday so that their SEO results can rank, and they create these a year in advance so that they start gaining some traction and keep them hidden. And when it gets closer to the time, you would push them live and get your customers to sign up for email or for the marketing emailers so that they're first to hear about your deals. And then make sure that your site is engaging. So you want catching or catchy content on your site. You want to make it clear what you are advertising or what promotions are coming up, coming soon, big promotions. Sign up for our newsletter to stay in touch. And then, of course, the content calendar, which is extremely important. If you're running lots of promotions, for instance, you're posting on the blog, you are running paid media, you are doing social posts, you need to tweet, you need to send out emailers, it's very hard to keep track of everything. So a content calendar is a good idea with a day-by-day breakdown of what is happening, what is launching, and what platforms will be launching. So for instance, on Black Friday itself, you need to send the emailer, you need to do the social media post, you need to tweet, you need to add your blog post. Also, if you're doing pre-launch activity, you'd want to be scheduling those campaigns and getting those emailers ready. And then promotional terms and conditions. It is always very important to make sure that your customer knows exactly what they are in for when they land on your site or when they see your social media posts or your newsletters. You want your customers to know exactly what the promotion is, how long it's valid for, and what parameters apply to the promotion. So you want a clear message, for instance, 3 for 2 on selected items or 3 for 2 on an entire category. You want to have the promotion start and end date. You want to say whether it's online only or in-store only or online and in-store. If it's something like a 3 for 2 promotion where you buy 3 and you pay for 2, but the cheapest item is free, you want to say that. While stocks last is also very important. Clients might try and purchase something, you don't have any stock left, and you might have bought that stock at a specific price to accommodate the promotion, and the customers want to insist on having the item at the same price. I've experienced it before. It's an unpleasant situation to be in. So you want to let the clients know that when the stock is sold out, the promotion no longer applies. And then also very important is if you are running markdown and your price difference, your was and now price are reflected on the front end, that's great. But if you are not running, or if you're not doing markdown, and for instance, you've set up a shopping cart rule or a promotion code, you want your customers to know whether it's an automatic discount, whether they need to insert a coupon at checkout, or if the discount automatically applies at checkout. Very important. When it comes to terms and conditions, the Netcash Shop Instant site, we've just launched the new generation instant site. So any existing clients on the line, please reach out to me after this. I'll give you a quick breakdown on how to upgrade. The new instant site has got many more features. It's really, really slick and exciting. So please don't hesitate. The terms and conditions area is, or you can see in the footer down at the bottom, you've got your terms and conditions, your privacy policy, your shipping and payment info. Each one of these has its own environment, its own page. And what you can do is update your terms and conditions to let the clients know, or your customers know, what exactly the terms and conditions are for each competition or promotion. You can add in a new heading that says Black Friday terms and conditions, and put all of your requirements down. This is easily editable from within the settings tab. So in your Netcash shop admin panel, you will go down to settings and then to legal. We have recently added to the Netcash merchant account templates for shop policies. So for e-commerce trading policies, we've added templates which would be downloadable, and you can go in and input your information where we've left fields available. Obviously, we advise that you consult a legal professional before going live with them, but we've given you the templates and taken the hard work out of it. So you could really fill in your detail and ask a legal practitioner to look over them. But the templates are all available for privacy policy, terms and conditions, your shipping and payment info, your about us, and your contact information. So please pop into the Netcash merchant panel and look under shop and shop policies. You can also reach out to me and I'll let you know where they are. And here's an example of where you would input these pages and policies in the Netcash shop admin panel. You would go terms and conditions, click on edit, and you can then copy and paste your information or edit it in the text editor. And here's a quick example of the text editor. You can copy and paste your text. You can open it up in HTML. You can change font size, font color, underline, bold. If you have an existing website and you've used Netcash Shop as your plugin, you can add a link or an address to an existing web page or an existing page where your terms and conditions are hosted. And then onto campaign, post, and scheduling. Sprout, a good idea to use. So what you can do is schedule all of your social posts across all of your platforms, and the posts would then post automatically at those times, which then prevents you from having to wake up at midnight on Black Friday and start posting on social media. You can schedule the posts, everything will go live. You can see previews of the posts at the times and dates that they are going to go out. It's an extremely handy tool and I can definitely recommend it. And then, of course, Mailchimp. So we have our integration with Mailchimp, which is available on the business plan and hire. And with Mailchimp, you can also schedule your emailers. So I know in my previous experience working for retailers over Black Friday, we would send out pre-launch mailers, countdown mailers, launch mailers, reminder mailers, and we sent out quite a few emailers to the specific bases over the period of Black Friday. And it's always a good idea to schedule them, send yourself a test, make sure all of your links work, and close the file, and everything else is automated. Then website and offer testing. This is extremely important. And in one of the next slides, I actually made a mistake while I was putting these slides together, just to show how easy it is. So basically, you want to test all of your promotions. Make sure that they are working. There's nothing worse than launching a promotion 25% off site-wide. You drive 100,000 people to your site and no one can check out. They close your site and they move on to your competition and check out there. So you want to make sure that each of your promotions is set up correctly and working, that if you set up promo codes, the promo codes are working. And of course, whatever is on promotion, you want to have a product ribbon on it. You want a big call out so that your customers know wherever they are on your site, they can see exactly what products are on promotion and aren't on promotion, and the message is clear. Here's an example of a product that I created a promo code for. What I did is I highlighted down at the bottom, I added some extra text with a highlight that says 50% off, use code SNEAKER50 at checkout. Again, I've got the product ribbon up at the top near the price. It's 50% off, limited offer. By opening this product and viewing it on the site, I can immediately see the connection between the 50% off limited offer and the promo code that I put down in the text. You can add this in different areas, but I've just chosen to put it down with my product description. I then added my discount coupon and I created the coupon, and you can see there it's sneaker 50. You can set up if you want a rand value or a percentage discount. You can add your time and you can activate and deactivate. The mistake I've made in this one is that I've left the date open-ended and I have said active with no limits, which means it's not specifically allocated to one product. You can see in the very far right-hand column, it says applies to all products. I should have actually linked it just to the blue sneakers, and I'll show you what happens because of my mistake. So here you can see at checkout, I have a promo code. So I want to redeem my coupon. I would click on redeem coupon. You can see I've added sneaker 50 and submitted. It says discount applied, 50% off. And you can see in the shipping summary as well, we've got our total, our shipping, and our coupon discount amount. Also very important, if you're not running promo codes, or even if you are running promo codes, you want to put a banner or some kind of sale relevant information on your homepage. The brand new generation instant site allows you to add banners and blocks onto the new homepage. So this is an example of my test instant site that I set up and created a sale banner. Everything's fully customizable, but for the sake of this example, I said up to 50% off selected beauty. And again, there you'll see I'm being very specific. I'm saying up to 50% off because not all of my products are marked down 50. Some are marked down 25%, some are marked down 30%, and some are marked down 50%. Also advisable, I've seen a lot of retailers say up to 75% off sale, and one of their products is 75% off, and the rest of their products are 10% off or 15% off. I know that's an exaggeration, but you really do want more than 25% of your product to be marked down for the highest amount that you're advertising. So if I'm saying up to 50% off selected beauty, I want those products, at least 20-25% of them, to be marked down to 50%. The others can be lower percentage markdowns. Again, I've said selected beauty, so it's not all products in the beauty category, it's just selected products. And I've said terms and conditions apply while stocks last. It's probably also advisable to have a link to your terms and conditions page on the home page so that your customers can find the terms and conditions if they're looking for them. But what I've done in this situation, I've created a banner for the homepage to call out the big promotion, and I've added a call to action, shop now, which links directly to a sale category or a sale bucket. Yeah, a sale category that I've created, and I've allocated just the products that are on sale into that category. Here you can see when I was setting up in the site builder, on the left-hand side while I was building the banner, I said action on click. So when the customers click shop now, they will be redirected to my sale page or to my sale category. And after clicking, this is where I end up. You can see it's got sale at the top. That is because I've created the category called sale. You can see the breadcrumbs from home to store to sale. And then again, here you can see I've got a 43% discount. I've got a 50% discount. I've got a 25% discount. I guess this goes against what I've said, where you should have about 25% of your products at a 50% discount, but everything here is closer to 25%. But it's not to worry, there are only a few products in here. You can see there's a clear indication of what the promo is. It was 140, save 43%. It's now 80 Rand. Customer knows exactly what they're in for. The product is also marked on sale to make it stand out. So if the customer was not in your sale category, they would be able to see these products standing out within your product listing pages. Again, if you are running a promotion with a promo code or something that is automatically applied at discount, it's a good, in fact, it's not a good idea. It's essential that you mark them with some kind of product ribbon. And even in the product subtitle, you can add a little note that says 3 for 2 on this product, or save 20, discount applies at checkout. And then your shopping cart. Here you can see the mistake I made earlier because I didn't assign the sneaker 50 promo code to the blue sneakers only. You can see that I've added the makeup acrylic nail polish to the cart and it's given me 50% off that. What you'll notice as well on the previous slide is that 75 Rand is already the markdown price. So I've given the customer 25% discount here. Then I'm giving them a further 50% discount on that because of my mistake. And this is why we test promotions and test website features and functions before we launch campaigns. Because by the time I realized this by looking at my sales report, I'd be halfway through Black Friday and I would have lost hundreds of thousands of rands. So again, you must check these things the day before everything goes live and make sure that you've done some test orders and you're happy with the way everything's working. Take your calculator and do some manual calculations at this stage when you get to shopping cart, just to be safe. Then again, you're probably spending quite a lot of time and money driving new customers to your site as well as existing. Definitely an opportunity to ask them to agree to your terms and conditions, especially over sale periods. They can also download the terms and conditions if they want to keep on record, and then keep me up to date on news and exclusive offers. Always a good idea to add this tick box. You should not automatically tick it, even though there is an option to do so in the Netcash shop admin panel. You should always leave that box unticked and give the customer the option to tick it or not. After checkout, you want to check that your shipping methods are set up correctly. So again, a bunch of test orders that you need to do, and you can say, you can see what shipping options are available. Make sure that they are set up. You might be a business that delivers locally only. You might be a business that doesn't deliver to specific areas. You want to make sure that everything is set up and working correctly before you go live. Again, this could stop the customer from checking out and purchasing from your store. And then your payment information. The Netcash payment gateway is fully installed and integrated. So you don't need to go and set anything up except add your service key to link it to your Netcash account. So what you would do is select the Netcash payment option, go to payment, and then your customers will have one of these multiple payment options to go ahead with. I do always advise with bank EFT and retail payments. You can see on the left-hand side all of the payment options we offer. For an e-commerce store, some clients like to have the bank EFT and retail payments. It all depends on their audience. And some clients prefer to remove or disable the bank EFT and the retail payments. The reason for this, when a customer pays using one of these methods, the payment or the order confirmation goes into the system and it would show awaiting payment. You would then need to go and reconcile your bank statement to find out if the payment has gone through. Reason being, the customer's doing a manual EFT, or for retail payments, they're taking a barcode down to a retailer to make the payment. We obviously have no control over this and we do not know when the customer has made payment. So it's really just a great idea to keep an eye out for those two if you are using them. Alternatively, disable them. It's 2021. If you're not paying with credit card, instant EFT, or scan to pay, then you're behind the times. And then, of course, all of our payment options available. And then for the QR code, we've got our unique QR code, and you can use any of the banking apps or the QR code apps to scan the one QR code to make your payment. You don't need to have a unique QR code for each app and each platform. Then onto season stock plan. I think something really important to note, and I've also seen people get burnt by this in the past, is that everyone focuses so heavily on Black Friday. They don't think about what happens after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. So you need to take into account that from Black Friday to Cyber Monday, you're obviously going to make massive sales if you've set up everything correctly and followed your checklists and created a fantastic content plan. But what happens after Black Friday? You've still got the first 2 weeks of December. E-commerce in South Africa slows down closer to the 17th, 18th of December because customers have lost a bit of faith in the delivery periods that retailers offer. So they tend to go into store. I'm not sure how the pandemic COVID-19 will affect this, but I've always in history seen a decline in sales from about the 19th of December onwards, right through to about the 7th of Jan. But for those first 2 to 3 weeks of December, you want to make sure that you've got enough stock to supply orders or to fulfill orders that are leading up to Christmas. So make sure you've ordered enough for Black Friday and for the festive season after Black Friday and Cyber Monday. What you can do if you're wanting to check your stock or have an overview of what stock's in your store or loaded in your store, you can actually use the bulk product editor, and you can filter which columns you want to see. And you can see in the far right-hand column, I've got the stock column, and I can see some of my products, I've got specific units in stock, and others I've said always in stock. If you have no issues with stock and you can supply unlimited amounts, obviously a great idea to have always in stock. If it's something that you have limited amounts of, you would want to put the amount of stock units that you have, and you would also want to set up low stock reminders, which I'll show you in the next slide. So on a product level, over here you can see I've opened Ladies Limited sneakers, and on the right-hand side is stock control. So I've got the option to select unlimited, or I can put the amount of stock that I have available. This can also be done with a bulk import, a CSV import, if you have multiple SKUs. So I've set for this one, I've got 20 in stock. I want to receive a note when I've only got 7 units left. So when I sell 13 units, the system will automatically send me an email that says, "Hi, Stephen, you've only got 7 units of stock." Then I know I need to order. But at this time of year, and especially with supply issues we're having internationally, it's obviously a good idea to order your stock up front, because your suppliers may not have stock or they may be closed by the time you need to order. And then plan for shipping delays. This is also extremely important. Customers have lost faith in some retailers. I've seen it over the year where you go into Black Friday, the retailer, the online store launches the campaigns, and they become completely overwhelmed by orders. It's definitely a good idea to update your delivery details, either with a banner at the top of your site where you've got a link to the latest delivery info, or you could say, "Please expect a slight delay in deliveries." What I've done in the example below on the Netcash shop website, so on my Netcash shop website, in the terms and conditions that I showed you in the footer, customers can click on shipping and payment info, and you can see I've made a note in green. I've said, "We're processing high volumes of orders over the festive season. Please expect a slight delay in shipping." You can obviously customize this and say whatever you need to say and make it relevant to your store. You might say, "Please expect order times to range from 7 to 10 working days instead of 1 to 3, so that your customer knows up front what they're in for. Again, another example is at checkout. This way your customer has to see it while they're shopping. We obviously don't want to frighten customers off, but it is definitely a good way to keep them informed and prevent them from getting upset when their orders are lost. So what I've said in my notifications, I've said description for customers, and on my shipping option where I've said Bex Express, I've made a little note there. Please expect a longer delivery time over the festive season. It sounds slightly vague, which is probably better. You don't want to let them know that it's going to be a 21-day lead time on their orders. Obviously, you should be holding your stock unless you drop shipping. So 21 days is probably a bit of an exaggeration, but you do want to let them know that there is some kind of delay. And then, of course, moving into season, you want to make sure that you are on the right shop plan. I mentioned this last week as well. The venture and business plan have got a couple of distinct differences, and specifically the abandoned cart emailers. So over the Black Friday period, you want to set up abandoned cart emailers because your customers have got 17 web browser windows open. They are shopping at all of the online stores in South Africa and internationally, in fact, and they are bargain hunting. So they might open a few tabs, they might be comparing prices of your store to another retailer's store, and they might get distracted, the phone might ring, and they might need to go into a meeting. And basically you want to send them an email reminder a couple of hours later or an hour later or the following day if you're running ongoing promotions to say that they've left something in their cart and they want to check out. You can also include unique promo codes in those emailers so that your customers can be tempted to check out with their existing cart. Thank you for joining us today. Please keep an eye on the shop.netcash.co.za website for upcoming webinars. And you're welcome to email me at stephen.howard@netcash.co.za if you have any queries or need any guidance with your instant site or Netcash shop. Thanks a lot.